Hey, how's it going? My name's Mike and I talk about branding. AI stuff is on the rise. It literally just got injected into Microsoft and you have to do a registry edit to get rid of it. And two AI companies have just come out. The Rabbit R1 and the Humane AI Pen both promise everything that you could ever imagine and more. I think the products are borderline fake, and I don't think that they're going to perform even slightly how they say they're going to. Let's dig into it. We start with the Rabbit. Now, at a quick glance, I actually think this looks like it could be something legit. It says your pocket companion. That's a strong statement to make. Your pocket companion. Okay, so a little Pikachu that lives with me that knows everything because it's AI. It can help me do things. I'm listening. $200? No subscription required? This sounds amazing. I don't like that this button isn't lined up. That makes me want to kill myself. Why didn't you center this? But this looks and sounds amazing. And I love this little character and I love the orange. And I love how it looks like this techie looking thing. Looks cool as hell. Let's continue. A personalized operating system through a natural language interface. Okay, that doesn't say anything. This means this is literally nothing, but this animation is cute. Push to talk button. Okay, so this whole screen is about a button. Okay, my whole screen is about a button. Okay, this one's about a mic. I'm starting to feel like they're not going to say anything else. If we started off with this and we're already just talking about a button, the mic. Okay, I don't care. I really don't care now, guys. I don't know if you know this, but this little thing right here has 3 of those on the back of it. And this thing is old as trash. Okay. Again, I'm worried that no one's actually holding the device in their hand and these are all just 3D Blender models. I'm a little worried about that. Now we're at the stuff that we really don't care about. They put the technical drawings in because they literally ran out of assets. They ran out of assets, I guess. Okay, I think this is what explains it all right here. It does things that you don't really care about. It barely does things that they talked about in all of their videos. It doesn't do any of the things that we actually want it to do. And this is just jargon to try to get a little more investor money. This is rough, you guys. Supposedly 100,000 people have purchased this. 100,000 people are about to be very disappointed. Now let's look at the Human AI brand. This is a little odd because there's no audio. So this woman running down the stairs and tapping on this, I'm not sure what it is she's doing. So ambient computing for the real world. That doesn't mean anything. Whether you're doing things that you just do on your cell phone or just doing things that are on your cell phone or just doing things that you do on your cell phone or just doing things you do on your cell phone. This pen acts as basically another cell phone, allowing you to be present. If bringing AI into your day-to-day is what's going to keep you present, then damn. This is saying some stuff that it actually does here. It researches, interprets, takes pictures, and communicates. Now this, DJ, nobody cares, but this is pretty cool because there would be a use case for this if you're a salesperson on the floor of a conference maybe, and there's multilingual people coming up to you that speak different languages and you need to communicate with them somehow. Or maybe, an international airport or something, where you need to talk to people different languages all the time, that kind of stuff. Now see, on their landing page, when they're quick to say, soon it does this, that means all of this stuff, it doesn't even do very well. So I don't know if you guys have ever been part of a tech business, but typically what's advertised is barely functioning and what's promised hasn't even been started on yet. So just keep that in mind. AI Pen understands you. Just ask it naturally to remember, answer questions, or do something else you want. Again, do something else you want. They can't even come up with what it is. They want you to do that because it doesn't do anything else that you want. This product shouldn't even be released if it doesn't do these things. It's designed with your privacy and personal space in mind. I don't think that's true if you're wearing something that's listening and watching everything you're doing. Oh my God. Look, I know that this is listening and watching everything that we're doing, but it's not promoted to like stick it on your head, right? It's not promoted that way. Now I got face stuff on my phone. That wasn't as smart. The trust light clearly signals when it's capturing in order to foster a trusting environment. Wow. The trust light. Wow. They capitalized that. And then we got the little Caesar leaves. We love the Caesar leaves. Gear brain. Everybody knows gear brain. No, we don't. Well, yikes. And I can buy this right now, huh? Holy moly. Holy guacamole. So it's as much as an iPhone, but doesn't do anything it does, really. So, okay. That's nice. Nice. Hey, you know what? Cool. So there's a huge lack of clear brand identity with these things. They both struggle to have any distinct brand identity, and it's already led to consumers being really confused about what these things do and how they function and what they're for. And I think that really is because of all of the mumbo jumbo AI jargon that they're saying in their messaging and in their content. At first, when you hear about the device, you're like, wow, that sounds cool. And then you just think about it for 1 second and think, wait, the redundancy here is ridiculous. Everything that they've said I can do on my smartphone, except in just a way more worse manner, just inefficient. Ugh. It sounds so frustrating to use if you really think about it. If you didn't have your phone in your pocket and you just had one of these things, think about how frustrating it would be going day to day trying to do all the tasks that you do. Also, how are you going to scroll TikTok when you're pooping? Both of these devices feel like they depend on gimmicks. Mainly the Humane AI Pen that you have to hold your hand out to see a projection on your hand. I mean, that sounds really cool. Like, wow, that sounds really cool. But if that's the main thing it does for $800, no. If I could spend like 50 extra bucks and add that functionality to my phone, I think I would. I think I might even pay like $200 to add that functionality to my phone. You just stick your phone in your pocket, and go like this and have a little thing shine, like a phone case for $200 that did that. I would buy that. That's cool. I don't need all that other stuff. They should have just made that. And it's 100% a gimmick. But I love gimmicks. Gimmicks are cool, but not to base an entire product around. The technology that they're talking about here is not proven. No one has actually reviewed these things and showed you how they worked in real time. And all the videos that you do find have cuts. You can't cut a product video. You are immediately erasing all credibility when you cut a product video. Do not cut a product demo video. The overuse of voice commands on these things sounds like an absolute nightmare. There are so many situations in life that you cannot use your voice to communicate with a device. And a lot of those situations are out of our control. Oh, the bikers are coming up the street. Let me make my order really quick before the bike. Oh, man. Oh, no. Also, who is the target audience for these things? Just really rich people that are into tech? That's fine, I guess, but that's a really weird demographic to go after, isn't it? But I do have a feeling that they're going to have a challenge delivering 100,000 units. We'll see. Now, the Rabbit R1 could probably make it with its $200 price point, but the crazy Humane AI Pen at its $800 price point and its monthly subscription just seems like, who is buying that, dude? Yeah, sure, Elon Musk is going to grab one. Bill Gates, actually, they're probably too smart. They probably would never let this little device anywhere near them because it's just recording everything they're saying. But the real tell here is in their marketing. There's no storytelling. There's no storytelling because there's no story to tell. They have no use case of this thing actually working and a user coming forward with an inspiring story about how their pen saved their life, because it hasn't happened. Because it doesn't work that well, if at all. What do you think of these little pens? Would you get one of them? Would you use one if it was free? Let me know in the comments. Because Amazon's probably going to try to come out with a free one, just like they do with all their devices. It would be a really interesting move to see what they'd come up with. If you have any questions about branding, about your company, shoot me a DM. And if you missed my last video, how to test out your brand, product, or service before you spend a bunch of money on it, you crazy person, then go check that out. It's good. The shout out, Mapes!